Hello again. If you've made it this far, congratulations, you've made it to the final page of level 1. So these were designed to be little checkpoints. This is where I'll stop and check in, or Gabby will stop and check in. And I think I'll design a little list of prerequisites from the material we covered that you need to be able to do easily to move on, like playing triads or showing me a tetrachord, that kind of stuff. And these lessons are where the rhythm, harmony, and melody kind of come together, showing you what you can do with this music stuff. So we're going to learn a 12-bar blues. Now, some of you may think you've mastered the blues already. I assure you, there's more to do. For starters, I bet no one has played it in A in a while. I picked the key of A. What's the first letter? But also for the guitar players. So you can thank me for that one. Trying to keep it easy on the shapes because it's hard enough to do this. I've provided all the right notes in the beginning of each measure whenever the chord changes, so that takes care of the reading issue, right? You just got to think your way through it if you're not sure. And looks like to play a 12-bar, we need to use the 1, 4, and 5. So make sure you know your triads, right? And we're going to put them to use. And up here, I've provided kind of like the study guide version of it, and how you would want to think about it in a real life setting if you need to like recall this information. We're going to go with the ones that aren't in parentheses. It's the easier version. But up here, these are just two options. You could interchange this 1 chord with the 4 chord instead, right? You can also interchange this 1 at the end with the 5. And that kind of makes it like a turnaround. I just did a little riff to provide. I went from the 4 to the 4.5 to the 5. So kind of a turnaround. I'll show you how to play it real quick, and then we'll jam with the band. So key of A, looks like I forgot to close these bar lines. Key of A, we're going to start with that A major on 1, right below middle C. And down in my left hand, I'm going to get pretty close to that A, but not all the way there. So A in the right hand, and then in my left hand, I've got A with E, up a whole step to F sharp, up a half step to G, and back to F sharp. And that's the blues in a nutshell. That's how you would play that kind of riff. And like I said, you might have done that in C many times, but in a new key, it's still pretty fresh. It's a challenge, right? So we got that 4 bars of number 1 up here. Let's run through that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can slow down while we learn it, right? But you need to pause and practice before the audio is even gonna work for you. Okay. Looks like we're moving to the 4 chord now. So I'm on 4, 4, 1, 1 on that second line. And I've got 2 4 chords here and here. And I've got 2 1 chords. So it looks like I'll go to D, which is a pretty similar shape to A. Notice all white notes in my left hand now, and back to A. And lots of people like to play the blues, so you can always jam with someone if you know this 12-bar. At the final line, it looks like I need a 5, 4, 1, 1. So you could just play another 1 here, but we have a little trick we can try. So 5, 4, 1, and then our little turnaround at the end. So it looks like we'll go up to an E chord. My left hand will also come up to E. Focusing on those whole steps and half steps in my left hand. So easy little ending, put a little bit of swing on it, not 1 and 2 and 3. We want ba, 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 ba. You gotta develop that sense of swing, right? And that's gonna be 2 Ds, 2 D sharps or E flats, and 2 E's. That's just a little ending. It doesn't have much to do with our overall shapes, right? Okay, I would pause. I would practice all that. Make sure you understand the three forms. And A is not so bad in the right hand. We have all those triangles, but A is going to really work that left hand. And guitar players, it's so you can focus on these open strings. Try to make that nice and simple for you. So we've got 4 bars of 1, 2 bars of 4, 2 bars of 1, and then a 5, 4, 1 little ending at the end. All right, let's get our band. We're going to be around, let's go 65 for tempo. All right, start your engines. Here we go. Ready, go. Oops, not that one. This one. Ready. Got that A chord in your hand? Here we go. Two more number ones. Number 4. Number 1. Comes the 5. 4. 1. Turn around. And we're back. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Think about the change. New line. Here we go. Number 4. Number 1. Number 5. 4. So I know most of my students, right? I know half of the studio. Gabby knows the other half. But everybody wants instant results. These pages are designed to challenge you. So if you're giving up and crying and fighting, you're already off the path of true musicianship. It's within you. I want you to develop it. There's no cheats, guys. There was no cheating to make this book. It's just work. It's always been like that, all right? Put in the work. You will get the rewards, I promise. You already know a lot about music, right? And we just finished chapter 1. We covered a lot of cool topics already. So build on this foundation that we're building, right? If I were you and I was having some trouble, first thing I would do, make sure I got the chords. And that comes from practicing the 1-4-5. That's why the video was before this one. So I'm feeling good with that. Well, if I've been playing these in my left hand, I already have the shape I need. Then it's just a matter of working on that left hand. Going up a whole step, going up a half step. Just keeping it nice and smooth. Next thing, I would start thinking about the little details like, am I ready to jump? Do I really know the pattern? It's not a guessing game. We have to know this stuff, okay? Then the final thing I would practice is probably making sure this doesn't scare me at the end and I know how to do this. And being able to stay in time, right? So go back and watch some concepts. If you're not sure about the chords or the rhythms, that's fine. Go back and review. And only after that would if I proved to myself that I could play through it with, acceptable amount of sound, then I'd go back and run that audio. But don't expect it just to work right out the door, okay? I gave you all the answers. You put it together now. That's all you got to do. So this will be the end of chapter 1, trying to really bring all that stuff together. And if you remember anything, commit this to memory, start thinking in Roman numerals. You can always add letters, right, to these numbers. but it pays to think with the Roman numerals. And teach your friends this, right? Have some fun with the blues. This one's an A, so it's not too bad on the shapes. And yeah, I hope it goes smooth for you. Just rewind the video if you need more audio, and I will see you in the next chapter and the next video. So see you in the next one.